It's Sunday, September 21, a day the supporters of Save Penwith Moors Action Group have been building up to for months. These protesters have turned out today to show their opposition to plans to subsidise farmers to fence in cattle and clear gorse from the moorland with machinery. Natural England, the government agency, is arguing that cattle will break down gorse that is burying ancient archaeological remains and strangling valuable heathland. But here, just a few miles from the Nine Maidens Bronze Age stone circle, it's clear that these protesters are not persuaded by these arguments. Cook, author and artist who has lived in West Penwith for more than 30 years, is leading the Save Penwith Moors campaign group.
That's right. Well, we're here today obviously to protest against the erection of barbed wire electric fences, cattle grids, access gates. We all know why we're here. The issue has been well raised in the Cornishmen over the last 4 months. In conclusion, I'd just like to say that the moors today are how people want to see them. They don't come here to see them how they were 50 years ago, 500 years ago, or back in the Bronze Age. It is today, how they look today, that people come here to see. To make any alteration to this common, which is a registered common, needs Hilary Benn's consent. Therefore, it is vital that as many people as possible send in protest letters and forms to him.
The Maidenstone Circle was once thought to contain around 23 stones of this size and stature. Now, however, it only contains about 11, with 2 falling down. In the 19th century, excavations discovered a burial chamber under here, which had previously been disturbed. The owners of this land is Duchy of Cornwall. However, 10 people called commoners have got the right to decide what happens with this land. However, if they want to get the subsidies from the government, they must first apply to the Secretary of State. However, up till now, that application has still not gone in. Sites like these that give the protesters to the cattle grazing plan at Nine Maidens their strongest argument, what they say is that if you look at how muddy this area is, 17 cows on here, they argue, will make this even more muddy, eventually dislodging the stones and making them fall over. Another argument that they have is that the lichen which covers this stone and in some ways, some would say protects it, will be rubbed off by the cows, and also Natural England has told the Cornishmen there's probably around 1,000 to 2,000 hectares that are of high quality land that we would like to target. The project is funded with £2.9 million of EU and Treasury money, of which Penwith has got 620,000. 346,000 has already been spent on providing fencing and infrastructure to graze cattle and control scrub in many other parts of West Penwith. But if these protesters have anything to do with it, the remaining 284,000, which must be spent by December, will be going back to Europe as unused funds.